Today we are talking about retirement confidence, and we are joined by Jack Vanderhei, who is the Research Director at the Employee Benefit Research Institute, and we are also joined by Sarah Weiner. She is the Assistant Vice President of Retirement for the Principal Financial Group. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Jack, let's start with you a little bit about the survey. Tell us about the survey in general and some of the results.
Sure. Well, this is our 28th annual Retirement Confidence Survey, where we look at approximately 1,000 workers and 1,000 retirees to try to gauge their overall confidence that they're going to have adequate financial resources to be able to afford a comfortable standard of living throughout retirement. This year, as far as the workers are concerned, we saw a slight tick upwards in overall confidence from last year, having 60% of workers either somewhat or very confident that they'd have adequate resources. It went up to 64% this year. But on the other hand, the retirees were just the opposite. A year ago, you had 79% of the retirees who were confident, and that fell down to 75% this year. I think the really important thing to note, though, is if you divide the overall retiree population into those who are fortunate enough to have guaranteed lifetime income through things like traditional pension plans or defined benefit plans, they have been and remain extremely confident. It was 90% in both years.
And talk a little bit about the Social Security benefits for planned retirement. What should people consider?
Well, right now you find a decrease in confidence in the last several years among workers for Social Security because the Social Security Administration each year publishes from their actuaries report when they assume the trust fund is going to reach zero, and it's sometime in the 2030s. The problem with that is sometimes people take that information and just assume that that means their Social Security benefits are going to disappear or actually never be paid. It's actually much more optimistic than that, where you have a trust fund going to zero, but there's enough current payroll taxes being paid in to pay about 76% of the benefits that are being promised. So we ask them not whether or not they think Social Security benefits are going to go away, but whether they're going to stay at their current levels. And as you've seen, more and more of these individuals are realizing now that the promised level of benefits is probably not what they're going to end up with, barring some kind of fix, either increased Social Security taxes or perhaps some increase in the taxable wage base.
And Sarah, a lot of people, this topic makes them nervous. What would you say to someone that is worried that they're not adequately preparing for retirement?
Yeah, so first, commit to saving. We Americans don't do a good job saving, and for those of us that do, we probably don't save enough. We suggest about 10% of your income. Never think it's too late, so get started now. 2, plan. Spend an hour every other week just reading, learning. There are plenty of resources and tools out there. Better understand retirement issues. Write down your questions so that 3, when you work with a financial advisor, one that specializes in retirement income planning, you can help run those numbers and figure out when you can retire and estimate those expenses. And if you do those 3 steps, you will have a healthy and confident retirement.
And what are some simple tips for retirement planning that every American should know?
First, save, right? And second, save. If you have access to a retirement plan with your employer, get enrolled now. Compounding is a beautiful, magical thing. 2, plan. We spend more time planning for vacations than we do planning for our retirement. For those of you nearing retirement, don't just drift into it. Put some numbers down, work with a financial advisor, make sure your assets are positioned appropriately, and that will help you have a confident retirement.
Jack, where can viewers go to get more information on the survey results?
Yeah, if you'd like to get the full set of results that I mentioned earlier, go to our website at www.ebri.org.
And Sarah?
For tools and calculators, go to principal.com/retirement.
Thank you both for this vital information. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.